Well, the next wine growing area of France I would like to cover is the Burgundy region. Now, you can see that it's a much smaller region in terms of area than the Bordeaux. And in terms of the wine, whereas one could say that the Bordeaux wine are aristocratic, the Burgundy type of wine, maybe not as aristocratic, but they have maybe more personality. The big region in the Burgundy region is the Côte d'Or, which is further north, and which is subdivided in the Côte de Beaune and the Côte de Nuits. And there you have these great wines. You have the Chambertin and the Montrachet. Actually, the Montrachet was Alexandre Dumas, the French novelist, was his favorite wine. And he would say that the only way you can drink a Montrachet is on your knees with your hat off. So if you ever offer some Montrachet, you know what type of position you have to assume. Well, as you go further south, you have wine that are not maybe as prestigious, but that's still very good. You have the wine from the Mâconnais region of the Beaujolais. Beaujolais is really well known. It's a young wine. It has a lot of personality. But when it comes to Beaujolais, there is one variety or the one case, one type that is quote unquote young and full of mischief. Now, what it is, in fact, it's the Beaujolais Nouveau. What is a Nouveau wine? And now, Nouveau wine are produced from other wine growing areas, not only from France, from around the world. Nouveau wine are wine that are not aged at all. What happens is that after fermentation is complete, they are bottled and they are drunk very quickly. Normally, they are drunk within the year. To me, it's a bit of a pity if it's a good wine to not allow it to age, but it's really certainly interesting. Well, as far as Beaujolais is concerned, there is a rule that the Beaujolais Nouveau, the Nouveau wine, cannot be released until the third Thursday in November. So in the third Thursday in November, people line up to buy the Beaujolais Nouveau. Actually, I have a little anecdote for you here. Supposedly, and it's only an anecdote, supposedly there is a race every year to see who will bring the Beaujolais Nouveau first to London. And I've been told that the person that won last year actually parachuted over London with a bottle of Beaujolais Nouveau strapped to his leg. He crash landed, lost consciousness, and when he came back to his senses, he noticed that the liquid was oozing down his legs. And supposedly, he was overheard saying, "I hope it's blood." A good story. It might even be true. Well, talking about jumping with wine, I just felt I should show you this picture. In this case, this gentleman actually parachuted over Italy with a bottle of a very great Italian wine, Sassicaia. He actually managed to skydive 12,000 feet, drinking at the same time from the bottle. An interesting feat.